Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. This is a very different video that I will be doing today because I wanted to show you guys the different video that I've just received from the manufacturers in China. Uh, their their video is about like all the sample before the mass production, so I've been receiving like a few videos showing all the inside of the box, all the components, the add-ons, and stuff like that. So I really wanted to, just go ahead with these videos and just listening to them with you, and just telling you what I think about all this stuff, just going on like everything that I just spot or see while watching them. I've been doing that just previously, like in few minutes ago in French. So of course it's like really fresh in my head. So I might forget some things, or might go like, "Oh yeah, I just like talk about that in the previous video," but the previous video is in French. So whatever. But hopefully, yeah, we're gonna have some fun watching them and get you excited about just getting the game. So, all right, no more waiting. I'll just switch with this view, and I'll start with the core box. So sometimes it's going to be like frame by frame. I'm just going to remove the audio. I don't want to listen to the Chinese stuff. And sometimes it's going to be frame by frame because they're like moving the box really quickly, and I just like want to make you spot some things. So I'm gonna just press like pause a bunch of time. But yeah, so here we go. So this is the box, and you can already tell that there's like half circle, half punch there on both of the side there. So this is just to make it easier. You're gonna see he's gonna struggle just like removing the box, but it's gonna help to just remove it instead of just like putting it on top and just waiting for the the bottom to just drop. So there you go. And just before you do like the the dropping part, you can already see that there's been a lot of color issues with the prototype, and most of them seems to be okay now. So of course I don't have the game in my hands, so I can't tell it if that's really fixed or not. But just looking at the current like color here, I we can just clearly see that these things are totally different. And on the previous version from the prototype, it was just all black, so you couldn't see anything. So it was really difficult, and now it's like much more clear. So I'm really happy with the outcome. I don't know if that's going to be everywhere the same, but hopefully yes. But yeah, so really happy with the outcome, and let's continue. Dropping part there. All right, so you can already see inside all of the stuff is sealed. Uh, it's not eco-friendly, I know, but I really wanted to like prevent any damage from the transport. So everything is mostly sealed or packaged inside like bags, a plastic bag or stuff like that. So you can also see that the dice, not the dice, the cardboard tray is separated in seven section. So you've got like three deck holder on each side, and the one in the middle is like a big hole, and you can place like the camping booklet and the rule book on top of it. So it's going to remove this. It's going to go pretty quickly on all these rule books and stuff. But I'm going to show you a video in a few minutes about all of that and the actual color problems. Well, there's none, but I just want like to do a small comeback there. So there, pretty quick. So these are the rule book from the different expansions. So it's not full. The big reason is I always feel like it's always like getting not shredded, but you lose like some ink on the paper, and it just feels like it's always not perfect, not um the quality is not there. So I really didn't want to have a paper fold there, and that's gonna allow you to also just like put them at the end of the rule book. So there you go for that. This is the tracking sheet, where you're going to be able to track your campaign there. So you can write it with the pencil there, so no problem with that, and it's glossy. And these are the player board, and you can already see the puzzle punch there. So you're going to be able to place your stat board. I don't know how to call it. uh, but you're going to be able to place like the stuff to track your stats there. And the background on this side is all black. I could have put like something really special, like I don't know, some artwork or stuff like that. But of course, it always comes with a cost, and I really feel like it was necessary to put them there. And maybe like on another print that will be useful, not useful, but much more beautiful. But for now, I just really wanted to save a little bit of money and just make the game work and get your game. So that's it for the player board. And this is the dice bag with the Hellbringer logo. Here's the dice. All the dice are in wood. They're really light. There's a varnish on top of it, so they're gonna, you know, it's gonna take a while to before they take some damage. So they're really, really good. And here you can tell that all of this stuff is sealed inside a plastic wrapping. So this is to prevent like moving while the transport phase. So I'm really happy with what they did for that. I didn't ask for it; they just like put it inside like some shrink wrapping, and I was like, "This is perfect, guys." So you have everything there, so you can see the stats board here, and you also have the sideboard, the enemy board, with the actual the line of sight with the cards that you can place vertically. So and now this is working, and I'm really happy with it. They showed me a bunch of video about it, and it really works well. And I'm really happy that it's going like that. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy it very very much. It really adds like a 3D feelings of inside like a card game. So I really feel like it adds something. This is I'm always like proud of it, but this like silica gel is just to prevent some how it's called, humidity, uh moisture moisture damage. So I don't know if that's gonna be enough, like just one bag. I could have put like 100 there, but I feel like just adding one just to prevent like some things to bend is always good. Uh, I remember that the Earth, uh, which is a game from Cornor Games, I think. I don't remember, but I know that my friend Maxime Tardif, that is the uh, maker of the game, didn't have that. So and they had a bunch of problem with that. So I feel like just adding that will help. So I don't know if that's going to help a lot, but that's what it is. And you have the pencil, of course. Now it's gonna go pretty quickly with the different like deck and stuff. Nothing really much there. You have the first player and second player token, and after that, it's gonna like show them all, which we don't really care. And you have the inside of the box, which is this tray over here. So you can really see it well. So of course that's not perfect, but I think that it's just it works. Like it's not it's not the best case ever for a game, but you have like six plays to just place the decks that you have and try to figure out the best way to place them, so you know, like, oh, this is where I put the common cards and stuff like that. And the cool thing is that you're going to be able, if you have the different expansion, there's like these little boards that are the size of a card, so you can actually use them to separate them, and just place them so you know that this side is like for the expansion and the other side is for something else. So that can always help to just place all the cards correctly into the box. So yeah, so that's pretty much for this one. So I'm gonna go pretty quickly to the expansion. So I'm gonna go with the first one. Just remove the audio again. And he's gonna go pretty quickly through all of the cards. And I just want to show you something about the gold cards and the enchantment cards. There. So I don't know if you guys can actually see it. It's kind of blurry. It's pretty small here, but this side over here has like a gradient here, and on this side there's none. But the color is pretty much the same. So this is like a small problem for me because the cards is really similar, but with the gradient I feel like it's okay-ish. So it's not perfect, but it's gonna be fine. So yeah, so that's a little something that I would like to fix eventually if I ever redo a print of the game, and I hope so. But yeah, so it's much more about like small things that I'll just improve for the next reprint that I'm talking about here. There's no big problems, and you can see the reflection on the card. So there's like a little bit glossy, and you can see like while he's just like manipulating the cards, that they're pretty stiff. They look strong. They don't look to bend to any like manipulation that they do. So yeah, so I'm actually really happy with how the quality of the cards looks. And you've got a ton portal at the end. And it's gonna do the same thing over again. And just before he put it away, you can see that there's like some colors on top left over here. So these just gonna help you like not filter but sort the cards at the end of the game. You have the little logo there, but you also have this color to just help you to um, sort them. And finally, it's gonna show us the little board here. So it clips together. And normally I've calculated that the cards can be sleeved and placed there. Of course, it's like a little bit rounder here, so the cards might not fit very well. But even if it doesn't fit really well, it's going to be, just going to be able to place them like on the different location, and that's going to work pretty well. If you do not have the sleeves, it's gonna work like a charm. I've already had this version at home, and I was really happy with it. You can see that it's a little bit dark, but there's nothing left to see. Like it's a table with like a brick wall, so it doesn't really matter that it's a bit too dark, and you can see clearly the different like gold pieces here. So that's what really matters. So that's it for this one. I'm gonna go with the expansion 2. Shut up. And this is the little board, and it's gonna go like just again with all these cards. So there's really nothing much to see there. It's pretty much just some cards again, and that's it. You have everything there, and there you go. All right, next one is gonna be the rule book. So again, I'm just getting back to the problem that I had, which was that there's. I'm just gonna make him turn like 2 pages there. So you can already see over here. There's like a small rectangle box, black box, that's on top like of everything. On my version of the prototype, I couldn't figure out where it was. It was all dark, all black. I couldn't see anything. Uh, now, right now, I can see the difference here. So I'm really happy that it's just working well there. It could have been a little bit more grayish in the background. I feel like it's again a bit too dark, but it's not problematic there. So again, it's like a small modification that I would just do, but it's working well. So let's continue so you can see actually other pages. So this is the French version, but it's it's just the text that really matters there. And you can see this one like over here. You can clearly see that it's really, really dark. I feel like there's supposed to be like opacity difference, but it feels like it's too dark compared to anything else here. But it doesn't really matter, and it's just some minor, small change that I will just do to make it a little bit better. Shut up, man. And that's it. And I'm gonna go with the add-ons now. So I'm gonna do the playmat first. So if you ever wondered how it's gonna look and what was the transport bag, so this is gonna be the transport bag. If you remember from the Kickstarter page, there was a logo on it, and I've just decided to not put it just to save money. I didn't feel like putting a Hellbringer logo on everything was really useful. Well, not for this bag particularly. So just feel like I just want to protect this, and that's the main objective for this. So that I think I don't know if that's correct, but anyway, you can just like put in the comments the real word, but I think that's Suede. Suede. I don't know how to spell it in English. I believe every time that I'm trying to translate a word, it's always the same word, but like spelled differently. So whatever. So Suede. So this is a bag of Suede, and you there's some I don't know what to call it, but you can just see it. I don't have to comment everything. So, but I have to comment this. So, the color on the playmat again is a little bit blue. Normally, the background over here is supposed to be a little bit more black. The colors feel really, really bright. This is like a huge problem that I had while doing this one. But I feel like they're bright and it's blue, but they're fine. So it's not that much problematic. But the good stuff is here. You can see that there's a little like outline here, which where you can place some cards. And on the version that I had at home for the prototype, it was just not there at all. I couldn't see it. It was way too dark. So I'm really happy that I can actually see them and that we're gonna be able to use it. And after that, it's gonna just like put it on the other side, and you can see again The color doesn't seem perfect. I feel like it's, again, I think it's too blue, but it's not that much problematic. I mean, everything is going to be working, so no problem here. So that's it for this one. And now we can do the final video, which is the add-on video. So you're just gonna, see them back to back. So we have this slide of tokens here, which is the gold token. If you ever took the all-in or this add-on, you're gonna have this one. Here is the sticker. This is all written in French, but there's going to be one in English, of course. And this sticker is going to be on your box, on the shrink wrap of your box. And it's just to tell you that inside the box, it's containing both expansion. So there are some people that didn't add the different expansion, and most of it added both expansion. So gonna be able to just buy a look, see that it contains all of this plus the Kickstarter exclusive. Here's the box for the deck holder. So I really wanted to protect it because it's plastic and I think it can break easily. Again, if you don't remember, if you didn't see the Kickstarter update, there's been a small problem with the sleeve not entering correctly. For that, I need to ask a video about it. I think I did, and I didn't receive it. So I'm just, call them back again so I can get one and see how it goes. But yeah, so that's it for this one. These are the sleeves. So for the sleeve, again, there's not going to be any logo on top right of it, simply because the sleeve needed to be a little bit smaller to fit inside the deck holder. So I had to remove this logo, and that's why it's been cut from this. You've got the bag over here. So this bag will contain all the tokens you see behind. While doing the French video, I was just wondering, like, is that too small? I feel like it's not big enough to hold all of these. So I didn't ask if that actually like fit in. Hopefully it will. If not, I'm really sorry about that. Can't do anything right now. But I'm gonna just ask if they can just put them in there and see how it goes, just so I can know how it is before everyone complain. But yeah, hopefully that's gonna be bigger. That's gonna be enough to just like fit them all in. After that, we got the dice. So the dice, the color of the dice has been changed a little bit, particularly for the green one. On the prototype, it was really, really dark, and I thought like I need to put them a little bit brighter. So this is why the color look much more like lime or something like that. Really wanted to just show the difference. We got a red one, which has been a little bit more color, more not wider. I don't know, but you know what I what I wanted to mean. It's a less dark. And finally, the dice tray, which is a little bit problematic. Again, while doing the French version, I just noticed that the logo of Hellbringer is not aligned correctly inside the box over here. It was supposed to be like over here and not like in the middle of a fold. So sadly, I can't do anything else about that. Hopefully, that's not going to be well. It's not a big deal anyway. I mean, it's a dice tray, but yeah. So I'm really sad about it because I really worked hard with them to just place the logo correctly, and I thought it would fit. And finally, I just see this, and I'm like, oh man, didn't work at all. So I'm gonna have to talk to them and see not what it can be done, but because it's too late, but why it came up like that, because I thought it was was finished. And this is the Sued bag. So that's pretty much it for all of the add-ons. So I'm just gonna close this and get back to this beautiful view. So yeah, so that's pretty much it about all these video. I just wanted, to do this with you again, just to show you how it goes, what you will actually get, because again, it's not the prototype that I had was not perfect, and now it really feels like this is what you're gonna get. So hopefully, you guys will be hyped about it, uh, and really hope that everything is gonna be perfect. Really tried hard to make it fully perfect, but again, you can already see that there's like some small minor problem with the different visual of everything. So hopefully that's not going to be great game breaker. But yeah, so again, really happy to just share that with you guys. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit now about the shipping process and the shipping phase and all of that stuff. Um, so first, I've been talking a lot with two companies. There's one that is going to send half of the production of the game to my home, and the other half is going to go like worldwide and be shipped everywhere. So this is two different phase for the shipping, because when it's gonna go to my home, I don't have like anything to give except like my address and of course just pay them. But I don't have a lot to do. So I think I'm gonna receive them much more quicker than you guys around the world, because I had to get everything done. I need to have like your payment. I need to end the pledge manager. I need to give them a list. I need to send them the games and they receive it. And after that, they're going to process it. So I think that's going to be a little bit longer than just me receiving the games at my home. But I don't know if that's going to be like shipped with boat or plane. For my case, that's going to be a boat. And for you guys, I don't know. Again, maybe that's going to be plane, maybe boat. I don't know. I'm going to see like the prices and I'm just going to compare and try to select the best one uh, compared to speed and speed delivery and cheapness. Because everyone just want to save some money and some bucks, and normally you guys don't really care about like have a delayed shipping, but just receiving the stuff that you just bought is what matters normally. So hopefully I'm going to be able to have some good pricing. I don't know, again, the pricing. This is actually what I'm waiting for, to do a Kickstarter update and just tell everybody that uh, the pledge manager is going to end at this date, and the shipping process is going to start at this date too. So I really don't know when that's going to happen. I'm talking with the company right now, and hopefully that's going to be like in the next few days that I'm going to have some uh, some concrete stuff to just tell you about like the pricing and stuff like that. So I don't know, again, how much time it's going to take, but hopefully that's not going to be too long. Again, I'm planning to start the shipping and everything in July, if that's even before, because I'm planning actually to have the mass production ended at the I think it's the mid May. Yeah, mid May. Mid May, the end of mass production should be completed, and the shipping to my home is going to start. So hopefully that will be at this date, but who knows? There's so many different variable that may change it. Just like the when we there was the COVID, like every port in the world was like not operating well. Everything was delayed. Well, at least in Canada, this was like hell. It was not Hellbringers, it was just hell. And so so yeah, hopefully there's not gonna be anything like that. That's gonna be just fast. Gonna ship them. I'm gonna receive it, and that, that's gonna be like super fast. Hopefully, but I don't know. So this is why I've put it December. And if that's before, I'll be just so glad. Because guys, my what I'm really wanting now is not like playing the game. It's just that you guys start playing the game and just talk about the game. uh, this is really what I really want to hear, like the feedback. Like, oh man, I'm enjoying so much the game. I had so much fun. I've been like busted with this demon. I've been doing like the killing blow on the succubus, and man, I struggled all game. Man, it was an easy game. I don't know why it's so easy. Maybe it's because you've been doing like the right choice. I don't know. You've been just lucky, or I don't know. Just to hear your feedback and see you guys enjoy the game is really what I want to experiment now. So yeah, I'm really want to see that soon. Again, the faster as I can, but we'll see how it goes. And if that goes well, maybe there's going to be, I don't know, like a new expansion. I don't know, maybe a reprint of the game. If that ever happened, I'll be so glad because, again, that means that there's people that just, they've been talking to their friend and they've been playing. They're like, I want to buy it, but I can't find it. Now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like a new reprint of it, and it's just gonna go on and maybe become a franchise, or I don't know, man. I'm always really positive from the future. Well, I'm always like dreaming of like a crazy game. Maybe that's not gonna happen, but that what's me makes me want to continue this and just deliver you the game. So we'll see how it goes first, and after that, hopefully that's gonna be perfect. So anyway, uh, thank you for watching this video completely. If you did, thank you so much for supporting the project again. I'm never gonna say it enough. Thank you for just joining the YouTube channel, the Discord channel. If you ever got some question, you want to see some sneak peek, stuff like that, you can always join the Discord server of Hellbringer. You can always chat with me or play the game on the tabletop simulator with me on the digital version. And yeah, man, I'm really happy to have like a community. I hope that's gonna grow really fast when the game is gonna be out. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully, that's gonna be just better and better, and we'll see how it goes. But again, thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you so much for trying again and always to understand my Franglish. But yeah, so again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye bye.